What's up with everybody on the spin cycle, man? That's your do wise, man. I purchased this a few weeks ago on Craigslist for a couple $100, you know what I'm saying? I got rid of the VCI because, don't get me wrong, I love that thing, but I got tired of using Mountain Lion as an operating system, so I got rid of it. But I kind of missed the size of this style controller. So when the opportunity presented itself, I went on and picked it up. I mean, it took me a minute to debate it because I'm so used to Serato. You know what I'm saying? So, but I won't lie. Before they came out with the controllers, I was running Traktor DJ just off the laptop standalone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I really wasn't, you know, back in the day, you know, with the early stages of Traktor, that's when I had my turntables in vinyl. If the happy hour wasn't really jumping yet, I would mess with Traktor DJ, you know. You know, a lot of people back in the day used to talk about me for using a laptop, but I had turntables and vinyl, I had everything. But they used to talk about me so bad, you know, but oh well, you know. They was calling me Napster and LimeWire. I mean, just calling me all kinds of names and stuff like that. But it's all good because all of y'all have a laptop now. Ha ha. Say something now. But I'll say that courtesy of DJ Drew because he used to talk about me real bad at the record store, CD and tape outlet on Broad Street. He like, what's up, DJ Napster? But it's all good because everybody has a laptop now. Okay. So yes, in a way, I felt like I was one of the pioneers first that used the laptop with a DJ software. Big ups to Big T. Big T put me on, and that's where you know I was messing with it at. But back then it was BPM Studio at that time. I really love that BPM Studio. But after that I evolved to Traktor. So getting back at it, I picked this up, and I kind of like it. But in a sense, I really don't, because like I said, it's Traktor. I'm not mad at Traktor. I just wanted something to mess with when I didn't feel like lugging and all that other stuff. But there's things on here that I wish that the controller S2 had. For example, it doesn't have a crossfade curve on it. For one. For two, you have no line level. There's no line levels other than the master. So you got to utilize the up faders. You know what I'm saying? So to get everything on point. So you have no line levels. I don't understand what Traktor was thinking about when they put this together, but I didn't pay any attention to it when I first got it. But for the money I paid for it, it didn't matter. But now it kind of do matter. But I've been messing with it, and it's not that bad. I'm still debating if I'm going to keep this whole setup. Because, you know, I have Serato DJ on here as well with Serato Video too. So if I want to put that on my DDJSS, I can. So I can go both ways. And I have some video card in here for me to, you know, do videos with it. Because, you know, you can't use Intel HD 1000 graphic cards on PC, but you can on a MacBook. Ain't that ironic? But yeah, I'm just messing around, man, and do a couple little back-to-backs. You know, I ain't the best cutter in the world, man. I've just been a mixologist forever, man. Hands won't allow me to do all the stuff that y'all do, you know, due to my rheumatoid arthritis. So I can't really get all into it. So, but all in all, a little something. Here it comes.
you gotta act so naughty? Oh, na-na, I'm about to spend all this cash. Oh, na-na, if you keep shaking that. Oh, na-na-na, put your hands in the air if you love it tonight. Oh, na-na-na, keep your hands in the air if you spending the night. Oh, na-na-na, oh, na-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody say it like, oh, na-na-na, oh, na-na-na-na-na-na. Baby, I'm the one you like, yeah. I'ma give you what you like, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'ma give it to you right, yeah. That's the time of your life, yeah. Oh, yeah. Baby, when you ready, tell her what you expect. Girl, I know you ready, now you ain't got to check. You can do the work, so let me show you the best. You know I'ma get you right, girl. The boys to the left, like, oh, na-na. Look what you done started. Oh, na-na. Why you gotta act so naughty? Oh, na-na. I'm about to spend all this cash. Oh, na-na. If you keep shaking that. I'm the one with the plugs. I'm the one who got homies that be selling drugs. I'm the one on the back street with the frat heat. Better run like athletes. I'm that. My Bank of America account got 6 figures. I'm that on the block. Police pull up. I'm tryna stash the Glock. You that on the low low. You didn't be the one that be talking to the po-pos. Bullshitting on 4Gs. Can't afford these. The penny match, no, that 911. I call my homies now 911. I'm the one with the juice, but I never do my like Pac, big give me your love.
Okay, as you see, I'm just messing around with it a little bit. I haven't even really put 30 minutes of my time into this controller yet. I had it damn near a month, you know, and every time I set up wanting to get on and mess around with it, man, I just don't have the motivation, you know what I'm saying? So I just haven't messed with it. It seems like I just go out and buy things just to have it and just let it sit. But all in all, I bought this whole package as a backup because, you know, I do my internet radio show and I wanted something that I could just leave at home in my room, do my shows, and don't have to worry about setting up and breaking down. But there's so much going on in Traktor, from effects to pretty much everything, man, you know, and I'm just, like I said, I'm used to Serato. With Traktor, you gotta reset up your crates all over again. That's if you don't have your crates set up as folders instead of building crates as you go, dragging and dropping. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was a meaning of how I was doing it for such a long time. But my dude Wiz, you know, when he builds his crates, man, they're practically folders. So no matter what platform you get on your hard drive, it's going to show up the same all the time. If you build it in Serato or Traktor, once you take it out, man, and, you know, go to something else, you know, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be the same. Let's say if you lost your tracks, you know what I'm saying? You know, it just ain't cool to have to rebuild all your crates all over again. So I guess it's just best to design your crates as folders. You know what I'm saying? So just keep adding music to your folders. You know, so that way it seems to be a lot easier, you know. So I picked that up from Wiz, you know. And first I was always going down a timeline. If I say old school hip hop, I'll drag it in there, or, you know, just what I wanted to play, you know what I'm saying? So, but that way, you know, if I lose my hard drive or whatnot, you know, I had to rebuild my crates all over again, you know what I mean? So it's just best to do it as folders. But getting back to it, I'm essentially debating either selling this tractor as Control S2. It's definitely night and day to the VCI. I mean, the night and day, I was so comfortable with it as well as being on Serato. But don't get me wrong, for all you tractor heads out there, you know, if you like the software, you'll like the controller. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do. So any tips or hints or anything somebody can give me about this thing? As you see, I haven't messed with the effects yet because like I said, I ain't had time to really mess with it, you know. Like I said, I'm used to Serato. But shouting out to all the DJs, man. I gotta get ready to go. I gotta hit Fort Hays High School to take my daughter to Grand Hospital to intern. You know, she's going to Fort Hays to study being a nurse the last 4 years, you know, in high school. So now she's about to start interning. You know, she wanted to be a nurse, you know what I'm saying, if not a doctor, so I can't get mad at my baby girl for that. But all in all, if anybody have any suggestions about this, let me know. But like I said, it's cool for 200. Okay, you got a booth output. You gotta have a booth output, man. I don't know how people work without a booth output. It got some things that others don't have, you know, I can appreciate. I can appreciate the build quality. You know, it's cool, but I got to get used to it. So that's the only setback. I just got to get used to 2 different platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I think I say best of both worlds. It's your man Wise, man. I'm out. You got to go. Peace.